This guy is an absolute monster. You read the title right. New best Mystic champ in the game. Am I just exaggerating? Am I just trying to get clicks on this video? No, that's a true statement. I think Longshot might just be the new best Mystic champ in the game. If you don't believe me, watch this clip. This might change your mind. So, I think that now that I've captured your attention, we can really have a real discussion about Longshot. So, that gameplay was in Act 4, the Venom boss, fully linked, about 75,000 health, gone like that. And that's what Longshot can do, man. He's got so much going on. He's got all the nullify potential of Doom, Sim Supreme, and Clairvoyant, but he has damage on top of that. And he doesn't need buffs to be a good champion. We're going to show some gameplay against Winter Soldier, which there's no buffs, and you can see his damage output is still insane. And keep in mind, guys, this is a rank 3 5-star champion, about the equivalent of a maxed out 4-star. And so I looked at the numbers on the data mined abilities for Longshot as a 565, and looking at the numbers, you should be able to just about double the damage that I'm showing here. Double it just by the base attack increase in the numbers increasing of leveling. Should be able to about double it. So that'll be ridiculous. I cannot wait to get my hands on a 565 or a rank 2 6-star or a rank 3 6-star. Oh my god. So Longshot, what was going on in that Venom fight, right? What was going on? So let me explain. So the damage that you're going to want to get with Longshot comes from the special 2. So it's this line here. For each buff and bad karma removed by Fate Seal, they combust and inflicts passive incinerate, dealing 1138.5 energy damage over 1 second. This damage benefits from Longshot's critical damage rating, max 10 stacks. So yeah, for each buff and bad karma. Now, in matches where you can't generate buffs, you can still generate bad karma. And so, on more so undesirable matchups, such as Winter Soldier, you can still get damage from the bad karma. And so pretty much the cycle becomes in fights where you don't just kill them with one L2. You L2, and then they have they're Fate Sealed and Incinerated for 12 seconds. And in that 12-second window, you can apply more bad karma, or if they get more buffs, if more buffs are nullified due to the nullify that's on them for that 12 seconds, or any bad karma that gets applied, it just turns into more damage. So the cycle is pretty much L2 and then heavies. And how you build bad karma is also heavies. So this character you want to throw heavies with. But the good thing is that you can heavy counter quite easily with him, and you can heavy spam in the corner if the opponent doesn't have any power. So it's crazy. So some other things to note about Longshot here. So yeah, heavy attacks, how it works is while charging a heavy attack, gain 1 good karma every 0.4 seconds, and each hit consumes 1 good karma. And when you consume good karma, you place bad karma. So bad karma, max 5 stacks. When consuming good karma, while the opponent is below max stacks of bad karma, apply a bad karma on the opponent for 12 seconds and refresh all existing stacks. For each bad karma, Longshot gains plus 12% of power generated by the opponent. So at 5, this is 60% more power gain. So it's easy to get to those special 2s. Whenever the opponent launches a special attack or heavy attack, all bad karma effects are refreshed. So that's one way to refresh them. And yeah, good karma, an easy way to get it is by charging the heavy attack. There's a couple other ways though. So I think anytime you dex, you get good karma here. So yeah, 51% chance to gain 1 karma when attacked, increased to 100% if the attack was dodged. So just using the dexterity, that's another way to generate karma. And so some passive abilities here. Due to Longshot's innate luck, his ability accuracy can only be reduced through the effective debuffs. And Longshot's base ability accuracy is 300%. Modified chances are already displayed for Longshot's abilities. So that's really great because like ability accuracy nodes and champions that lower ability accuracy just you won't really have to worry about that kind of stuff because nothing goes to like 300%. And then with the Awaken ability, which isn't needed, but it's just kind of nice to have, you have like Doctor Strange's Awaken ability where 60% chance to nullify any buff and replace it with a bad karma. So this is just an auto nullify permanently that you always have. That's sick. And then if Longshot nullifies a True Strike, Unstoppable, or Unblockable buff, Longshot gains a matching buff for 7 seconds, which, you know, it could be useful against like Nova. Nova gets Unblockable and True Strike. I think he gets True Strike. So yeah, you could maybe steal some of those. I don't know. Could be potentially useful in some matchups. So yeah, that's kind of how he works, talking about his abilities. The other cool thing is none of his synergies, I haven't really used any of them. None of them just really shout out to me. Pure of Heart lasts 4 seconds longer. Pure of Heart is something that you can activate once you max out your good karma stacks. If you get up to 5, they give you some other effects. On the special 2, it gives you, instead of inflicting Incinerate on the final hit, the Incinerate triggers on activation of this attack. When its expiry, with its expiry, pause until the attack ends. It's, you know, okay, but that's really not needed for the crazy damage. And on the special 3, you get a little bit of attack rating, but you don't really want to go the special 3 route. It could be useful on the special 1, which consumes 2 good karma. This attack cannot miss or be auto-blocked, and if Pure of Heart is active, the first hit inflicts 7 instant bleeds, each dealing 500 damage. This damage benefits from Longshot's critical damage multiplier. But again, I prefer just to go with the L2 route to get off the damage. The synergy here with Captain America: start a fight with 5 good karma when fighting villain champions. I mean, that could be nice, but it's really not that difficult to build good karma. So yeah, I can't use this one with Mojo because he's not out yet, but if the opponent is immune to bleed, Longshot special 1 inflicts degen damage instead. That could be useful if you needed to fight a bleed immune opponent for some reason. And then with Rogue here, Longshot special 2 has a 42% chance to inflict an additional Incinerate for each bad karma removed by Fate Seal. That could potentially be useful, but it's a bit of a low chance. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that's Longshot, and then we can take a quick look at his base stats here. Block efficiency is all right. The critical rating and critical damage rating are both somewhere in the middle, you know. But it doesn't really matter because your main source of damage is from the Incinerates. So quick talk about his abilities now. Let's show some gameplay and really how you want to play him. It'll make much more sense watching me do it. And then we'll also compare some damage numbers because it's really interesting, actually. One last thing I want to mention. This number in the L2, so it's 1138, right? So this goes up by a factor of things. So it goes up by based on Longshot's critical damage rating, but it also goes up by just any attack increases. So that's masteries. So using the suicide masteries will increase your damage. Using attack synergies will increase this damage. Using boosts could increase this damage. So if you max boost with Longshot, you could get even more damage, which is just crazy to think about. So yeah, let's jump to some gameplay to really show this. Alright guys, so jumping into some gameplay here, we're in Realm of Legends, and I tried to bring in an attack team to get as much extra attack rating as possible. So I brought in 2 Nick Furies. We're going to go ahead and kill them off. We also have Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man, giving 12% attack between the 2 of them. So now we're going to jump in here with Longshot, and we're also running full Suicide Masteries. So we're just trying to get as big of attack increase as possible, because I'm going to try to take Winter Soldier down in as the least amount of hits as possible. And again, keep in mind, this is of a rank 3 5-star champion. Now, Longshot doesn't need suicides. He doesn't need an attack team. He doesn't need, you know, he doesn't need a whole lot. But it helps. It increases his damage output. He still has great damage output without it, though, and everything, and his utility is still there. I'm just trying to get these numbers as high as I can. So as you can see, that's ticking for 2,700. So we're going to spam some heavies in the corner here. And then we're going, so right now he has 4 bad karma. We want to get that up to 5. There we go, hit 5, and then we drop this L2. And then you see he does some pretty good damage. And now, while the Incinerate is on him, we want to get off heavy attacks. So the more heavy attacks, the better. You can see the numbers in red, 2,700 per tick. So you can just spam those heavy attacks as long as he doesn't have any power. Keep spamming them, and that's how you really get off the really big damage output. So then after the Incinerate wears off, you want to use some more heavy attacks to apply more bad karma, and then pretty much just keep that cycle going. And again, Winter Soldier, this isn't really the most ideal matchup. Of course, the most ideal matchup is someone with a lot of buffs, like that Venom. But yeah, you can see his damage output is still phenomenal, and this is still this is still great, man. So it's really nice to have a Mystic Champion for once that has great damage output in like non-buff matchups, but still stellar for those matchups. So that's why I'm thinking Longshot has potential to just be the best Mystic Champ in the game, man. It's crazy. He has it. He has it all, you know. Right here, I eat an L1 by accident. That was a mistake on my part, but it's all good. We're just gonna keep going. You can see that damage output is nice. Like, it's crazy. And if I were to use, let's say, an attack boost, just, you know, I could use a 20% attack boost, a 30% attack and health boost. I could get these numbers even higher. And again, this is just a rank 3, so imagine what this can be at about rank 5. And again, the base numbers going from a rank 3 to a rank 5 5-star, it about doubles. So I'm not sure if that exactly would translate to about double the damage, but it would go up, I'm thinking around double, pretty close to double from rank 3 to rank 5, just the numbers in red that you're seeing. So yeah, I'm really interested to see those kind of numbers, because I am just genuinely and thoroughly impressed by Longshot. I want this guy. I really want this guy as like a 6-star. Would be so sick. Oh my god, Doom who? Who's Doom? Doom who, man? You know. Also, Longshot could be not only an Abyss option to replace Doctor Doom and to you know, counter the Cosmic Champions, but he could just be an actual clearer in the Abyss for just regular fights. His damage output is that good. It's really that good. And again, in the Abyss, there's no limber, so you can heavy attack, parry, heavy attack all day long. It's not a problem. So this guy, man, just insane. So one more heavy here, and this Winter Soldier goes down. And that was 101 hits. From a rank 3 5-star? Wow, that is pretty good. Now, let's see how he does against Captain Marvel here. I just want to see, this is the exact same team. This is the fight right after, and then now you'll notice the numbers in red are even higher. Why is that, you may ask? Because we have class advantage. So class advantage gives us another additional attack boost. So you guys are going to see we get those red numbers pretty darn high in a second here. So yeah, I'm gonna drop this, and boom, you can see they're ticking for over 3,000. It looks like about 3,200, 3,254. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous damage there. It is insane. And again, this isn't even a buff matchup. If she had buffs, we'd be doing even more damage. It's wow. Now what we're going to do is we're going to analyze. So I did the Venom fight. I fought that Venom like 10 times probably with Longshot. It's so quick and easy and fun. And I did some comparisons with no teams, with just Longshot, with and without suicides, and then with suicides and with a full synergy team. So we can really compare kind of how the damage scales. So yeah, let's go take a look at that. Actually, let's let this one more L2 cycle go. Watch some of that nice damage. And I'm almost dead here, so yeah, let's go take a look at some of those numbers. Alright guys, so first test, we got Longshot all by himself, because I know a lot of people are like, yo, show the champion just by themselves, without suicides, without synergies. So here we go. It's just Longshot all by his lonesome, no attack increasing stuff from from suicide masteries, from synergy teams, from anything. And we're going to see what that damage looks like here. So we drop the L2. You can see it does a good bit of damage. Looks like it's taking for around 1,900. Now we're going to spam a couple of heavy attacks, and that should pretty much do the trick. So he goes down. Again, still a really fast fight. And it's about 12 hits. Now we're going to try the same thing again. Now the only difference here is we have full suicides on. Still all by his lonesome, no synergy team here. So we're going to jump in and just pretty much do the same thing. Get up to 5 bad karma. Now we want to get to an L2. Drop this L2. and it went from about 1900 damage to about 2700 damage. You can see it melted him quite a bit more. Go for one L1, and that does the trick there. Now, this is the clip that you guys saw at the start of the video. So this is 2 dead Nicks and Yellow Jacket and Ant-Man with full suicide. So this is about the most attack rating I could really get. I'm sure I could get a little bit more if I don't know. I could maybe find a better synergy team. I don't know. But drop this L2, and this just shreds him, bro. Look at that. He is dead. 8 hits. 8 hits for that. So I have screenshots of all the damage. Now, let's compare. So on the first one, 1933. So that's just Longshot all by himself. No synergy team, no suicide masteries. And then we have Longshot just with suicide masteries. It goes up to 2700. So about an 800 increase per tick of this damage. And then with a synergy team, which gives about 20, 40, 52% attack, it goes up to 3200, so about 500 more damage. So you can see this scales crazy. If we max boost, we could probably get this to, if we max boost and bring in like a perfect synergy team, we could get this to 4,000 per tick for sure. So like, that's just crazy. And again, this is a rank 3 5-star champion. I can't wait to see how high we can get this number as a rank 5. But there's just so much potential here, man. It is insane. I hope you guys enjoyed this absolutely crazy Longshot video. Drop a thumbs up if I just blew your mind with Longshot. Let me know if you guys think he has the potential to be one of the best Mystic champions in the game, because I sure do. I want this guy. Wow. If you guys want some more Longshot stuff, I jumped into Act 6, Chapter 3, where the health pools are around 300,000, and took on a resistor lane, which was a lot of fun, a lot of buffs with Longshot. It was ridiculous. So if you guys want to see that, again, drop a thumbs up on this video. It'll be posting shortly after this video. It's just going to be pure gameplay. If you guys just want to see that, it's pretty sick. I suggest checking it out. That's going to do it. Subscribe if you like to see more content. Hit the little bell if you want to be notified when that next Longshot video uploads. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.